Hey, everybody out there, welcome to the next game in the 1980 NBA season revisited series as we have a good matchup for you. Yesterday, we saw the San Antonio Spurs go into Philadelphia and put up a amazing performance led by George Gervin. At one point, he hit 11 straight shots in that game, only that they failed to the Philadelphia 76ers. They could not rebound them, and it was an amazing. They had a 17-point comeback, but they lost to Julius or Dr. Irving and Bobby Jones's defense. So now they come back home to take on rookie Larry Bird in his first NBA game of his career. He plays it as power forward, led by Dave Cowens, two-time NBA champion, Nate Tiny Archibald at point guard, the former points per game and assist leader in the same season. Remember, Nate Tiny Archibald once led the NBA in points and assists in the same season. Chris Ford, the first man to ever hit a three-pointer in the NBA, and Cedric Cornbread Maxwell. They'll be taking on the San Antonio Spurs of James Silas, one of the best guards from the ABA, the legendary Iceman George Gervin, needs no introduction, Larry Keenan, dunker extraordinaire, and Mark Oberdink and Billy Pultz, who didn't do a good job rebounding against the Sixers, but they'll have their workout tonight as they face Dave Cowens and Bird and Maxwell on the boards tonight. So they'll get no rest as they face this tough triumvirate up front. Without any further ado, with that little intro, let's get into it as the 1980 NBA season revisit continues here on Rexington Strong Style Sports. Let's go.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Boston Celtics. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sideline. Coming out of the gate here, Mike, some teams with lofty expectations. But as we know, it's a very long season.
Number one, you have to try to stay healthy. That's not always within your control. And number two, even if you're a great team, you have to improve as the year goes on. Otherwise, you'll get passed up.
Now, here's Gervin. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Archibald. To the paint. Here's Ford. And it's Keenan with the rebound. Here's Silas. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And body control, guiding it in despite the contact. That's really well done.
Didn't give up on the play. Way to stay with it.
Shooting one.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Archibald. To the middle. Here's Cowens. No good with the layup. Gervin against Ford. Gervin in the post. Can't connect from short range. Now here's Bird. He's covered closely. Ford passes to Bird. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
15 to 18 feet. Most guys in this league are comfortable shooting from there.
Ford against Gervin. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Silas missing. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Down low, here's Cowens, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching.
Let's go back and watch that play. I mean, I didn't lead to much, but I want you to look at one of the screens that Billy Pultz sets on Nate Tiny Archibald here. He got obliterated right here on this screen by Billy Pultz, number 5, the Whopper. That was his nickname at the time, the Whopper. Watch this screen, man. Sorry about that. Bam! Just obliterated. Got a clean open shot. Look for that as the game goes on, because Nate Archibald, he's a feisty guy, but he's only 160 some odd pounds, man. That is going to be it's going to be tough fight across those screens for the rest of this game for Nate, man. And he ain't a young man anymore. Watch out for that the rest of the game, guys.
Him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Here's Silas. With the teardrop. No good on that one. Bird with some nice D. Pass to Archibald. It's tipped. Here's Silas. That one good for 2. Silas has got 5 points so far. Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Maxwell. Here's Ford. Offline with his 3. Gervin in the post. Rebound by Archibald. And so Bird will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Pass to Cowens. Here's Archibald, covered by Gervin. Here's Maxwell. 5 on the clock. Here's Ford. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Now Gervin. Last time 45 points for him. Here's Silas. Gervin outside. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Well, you see the playground mixology ability of Gervin. He can mix and match with the best of them when it comes to putting it in the basket.
Here's Archibald. Hasn't made one yet. Ford passes to Maxwell. Now here's Bird. Out to the right wing. Launches it from deep. His 4th shot. His 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. It's Gervin on the wing. Guarded by Ford. Spurs working the ball around now. Keenan the pass to Silas. Clock at 6. The baseline J. And it's Gervin missing. Celtics trail by 3. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Now here's Bird. Pass to Maxwell.
Getting physical to win the call. Maxwell doesn't hold back against the defense.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. No luck that time either.
And I just love how efficient Maxwell is. Just a high IQ forward who scores and rebounds at an impressive rate.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Ford. Great play by Bird to set it up.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Gervin. Here's Silas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Silas has got 7.
Lethal shooting it. Whoever draws lots of attention, so when he passes it, he can get teammates nice looks.
Here's Archibald. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Pass to Maxwell. Up top, Bird. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he could have gone straight up with it. But by fading away, this gave him more separation and allowed him security to drain it.
Now here's Gervin. Goes up to the stripe. Bird pulls it in.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
San Antonio with the ball. To the wing on the left. Right at the free throw line. Silas, that's good. He's got 9.
He's got a strong mid-range shot, so when he finds those openings, he won't hesitate.
Here's Archibald. He has yet to score. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
A mercilessly intelligent player. Archibald dismantles the defense with a pick and roll.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Coach wants to discuss things here. A few things to address.
And keeping everyone on the same page requires that communication.
Silas passes to Keenan. Pass to Oberding. The rebound by the Celtics. Bird outside. Here's Maxwell. Great play by Bird to set it up. And the Celtics lead by 2.
You're not going to stop Cedric Maxwell inside. He's very capable of scoring even when the defense bumps him.
Pass to Oberding. Gervin surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked.
The anticipation it takes to pull this off, reaching out and getting all ball on the block attempt.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Carr. With some arc, his first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Silas. He's got 9. Here's Keenan. Corner shot. Roby with the rebound.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
San Antonio trailing here. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Austin's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's Henderson. No scoring in this one. Bird left side. Can't cash in from close range. And San Antonio shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
Great job finishing that play off.
Yeah, very secure. Wasn't it, Clark? Using both hands.
Nothing fancy. Textbook.
Bird can't hit. Bird's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Keenan. Another one falls for San Antonio.
It's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
On the wing, Bird. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Bird outside. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Silas passes to Keenan. Here's Silas over Carr. Bird pulls it in. Bird's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Celtics passing it around. Henderson left side. Pass to Silas. Here's Oberding. Carr covering. Anderson looking it over. Now Carr. Anderson with it. Still without a basket. Bird with it. Puts it up from 15. And the bank shot is good. Bird's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Just pulled up right over him. Saw the spot and executed.
Poked away. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. Missed inside. The Spurs shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And they pick up 2.
You know the coach loves to see that extra effort for the second chance opportunity. Well done.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Carr. They set the pick. Bird right side. Roby the pass to Bird. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Bird's got 10 points. Bird's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Here's Silas. He's got 9. Holds. And it's blocked. Henderson outside. Here's Bird. Tie game in San Antonio. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Man, that first, dude, I was just being quiet. I couldn't, dude, that first quarter was just physical, technical. Dude, it speaks for it. You don't need no commentary on that one, man. Wow.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
They just took over in the paint in that first period. Got real physical down low.
Working hard for those high percentage shots. Great way to build the foundation of your offense.
That's tipped, and he gets it back. Archibald. And another shot. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's on the defense. You can't let guys like him get this close inside.
The Celtics shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Roby at the line for 1.
Man, Bird kind of carried him at the late end of that first quarter, though. The shots were a little hard, but Bird kept him in it.
The Atlantic, no doubt, includes the Sixers, last season's champs. Boston, they might be better than Philly, and a few other playoff caliber squads as well.
It's about as deep as we've seen, don't you think?
It is. It's tremendous depth in that conference.
Here's Archibald. George Gervin picking up that last basket. Out to the right wing. Roby the pass to Archibald. Here's Maxwell. From the line. It's hauled in by Norris. Spurs shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's the teardrop. Rebound Boston. Ford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Maxwell. Teardrop shot. Rebound San Antonio. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Their defense was all spread out, not connected, leaving lots of holes, which the offense was able to exploit.
They just weren't communicating, weren't hustling. I'm sure it was driving coach up the wall.
Now, here's Gervin. A miss that time would have put him up. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. There's the screen. Pass to Norris. Second chance shot. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Maxwell. Got a piece of it. They recover it. The 11-footer. Norris the pass to Gervin. No good. Now shooting just 20% this game at 2 for 10. Here's Archibald, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now Archibald is a clever guy. He has a real sense for how to pick up the foul on the way up.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Nate Archibald is a very, very dynamic point guard. Scores with confidence and gets his teammates involved at a high rate.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gervin against Ford. Gervin up top. Banked in off the glass. Gervin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great touch from the swingman. Gervin has an excellent understanding for how to score down there.
Archibald passes to Cowens. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Celtics,
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Silas. Bucket is good. Silas has got 11 points.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Archibald. Here's Maxwell. Here's Archibald. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key, and the basket is good. Archibald's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
If you're the D, you live with this. He's just solid at hitting while under pressure.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
That's a jump ball.
Now here's Gervin. He has 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Tough and lanky to deal with. Gervin draws contact easily.
The Spurs shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Gervin.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
Here's Archibald. 6 points for him. Pass to Maxwell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Archibald can't hit. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Silas. He's got 11. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. For Boston, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Ford. Here's Maxwell. Here's Archibald. Nine feet out. Here's Cowens. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and Cowens just vacuums in those rebounds constantly, working to snag second chance opportunities for his club.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 4. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Gervin against Ford. To the right side. Here's Silas. 11 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Over Archibald. And it's Silas missing. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Maxwell. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Boston, Cedric Maxwell. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Spurs shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Pass to Gervin. Shot clock at 5. Holtz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. No good on the free throw. Bird, he's checked in for Boston. He hits the second from the line. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Archibald. He's got 6. Pass to Maxwell. Screen by Bird. Here's Archibald. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cowens. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this guy simply just wants to win and will do anything he can to do this.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That free throw missing. That one is no good. Spurs trail by 5. Gervin in the post. He's got 8. Count the basket. Gervin's got 8 points in the quarter. Celtic shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Now Carr. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Bird, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Gervin passes to Oberding. It's Gervin on the wing. He's got 10. Oberding's shot is off. Celtics leading by 5. Bird with the bounce pass. No one near him. And another basket for Boston.
Some of the best court vision you've ever seen. Nate Tiny Archibald does it again.
Here's Oberding. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Cowens. A rebound by the Spurs. Keenan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Gervin.
Not a quick release guy. Gervin does his best impression there.
pass to Cowens. To the middle. Here's Bird, and it's blocked. Here's Silas. He's got 11. It's blocked. They retain possession. Bird inside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Time called here. The Spurs.
Man, that was an impossible floater by Bird. I don't know why he didn't get fouled on that one.
Big trouble.
Well, they seem to be in a rush to get out of this rough spot, and that's adding to their frustration.
Poked loose. Stolen by Bird. Pass to Carr. Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Bird. And there are the Celtics with another basket. San Antonio with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Silas. Pass to Keenan. Here's Oberding. 6 to shoot. Here's Gale. Offensive rebound. Keenan the pass to Oberding. Here's Keenan. 26 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Silas. They shoot again. He squares up and sinks it. Silas has got 13.
Good-looking mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space.
There's 1:38 left here in the second. Here's Cowens. 7 points in the game. And here's Carr. Fades. Here's Bird. Second shot opportunity. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bird's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Pass to Oberding. Here's Keenan. Fires from 18. Silas, that's good. Silas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Now Carr. Pass to Bird. Takes the 3. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Celtics making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Spurs trail by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing right side. Out left to the wing. Pass to Silas. Here's Oberding. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Holds. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Larry Bird.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for Boston. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Looking to keep that rhythm he found in the first half going right now.
He's more than capable, and best believe they're going to keep the ball in his hands.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Boston leading by 6. Here's Archibald. Pass to Ford. And here's Bird. Here's Maxwell. Here's Cowens. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Gervin. It's good. Gervin's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for San Antonio.
Those difficult hoops, ones like Gervin just scored, those make so why the Iceman is special.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Ford up top. Bird left side. Six on the shot clock. A rebound by the Spurs. Keenan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Baseline J on the way. And it's Silas missing. Boston leading by 4. From 18 feet away, and Ford with the
nice. That was sweet.
Ford's got
nice pass by Bird.
That is textbook perfect. The bounce pass, exactly how you want to throw it.
Here's Silas from the top of the key. He buries it.
He's dominating this game right now, making the D look utterly helpless.
Archibald passes to Ford. And stolen by Gervin. Here's Silas. 17 points in the game. Pass to Gervin. Here's Oberding. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off his shot here. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What a boost a finish like that can be. Woo.
Wow. Rocking the rim, making him pay, and smiling back the other way.
He had a bit of room and wanted to send a message in this close game.
First team foul.
Here's Archibald. He has 6. Pass to Maxwell. And here's Bird. Shot clock at 6. Denial. Gervin against Ford for the tie. And Boston with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Silas passes to Oberding. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Silas. Over Archibald. Holtz. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Celtics with the lead. Gervin with the steal. Got a piece of it. Bird with it. Gervin covering. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it.
Playing with pace pays off as they got it right to the cup.
That's why more teams are pushing the tempo. It's high-efficiency offense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Silas passes to Gervin. Inside, Holtz. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
This is why you can't let Maxwell get established inside. That's when he dunks all over you.
Here's Silas. 17 points in the game.
Tiny Archibald.
The Spurs have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Team foul. At the line for your Spurs, James Silas. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Here's Archibald. He has 6. Pass to Bird. 6 to shoot. Here's Archibald. Looking to get back on track here.
And you can see he was set right there in good legal guarding position. That's a nice job.
And his teammates appreciate him sacrificing his body. Just a gritty defensive play.
Right there, I was trying to pass the ball to Cowens, but they just sandwiched Bird in.
Such great talent.
I was trying to get the ball to Cowens in that back cut.
When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Gervin passes to Silas. They set the screen. Pass to Keenan. In the corner, Gervin with it. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gervin's got 16 points.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Here's Archibald, driving to the basket. Bird left side. On the wing, Bird. This one for 3. And it's Keenan with the rebound. Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Stolen away. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Bird, the pass to Cowens. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, you got to bring some extra fire and some physicality to your game inside that paint. That's how he gets the shot off despite the foul.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. Spurs trail by 3. Gervin in the post. Guarded by 4. And it's Gervin missing. The Celtics have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And the jam by Gervin.
A very acrobatic slam. Gervin really shaming the defense with this one.
Archibald passes to 4. Clock at 6. And Gervin sends it back.
The height, the long arms, and excellent reach. Gervin using those physical gifts to block the shot.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That gives them the lead. And the Spurs lead by 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggressiveness.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Silas. 19 points in the game. It's hauled in by Bird. Bird's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's deflected. Here's Silas. Here's Keenan. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, what a play. How in the heck did he make that?
Somehow maintaining control even while absorbing the foul. That's impressive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the work he did at the charity stripe last game, very impressive.
He definitely looked locked in, making sure to capitalize whenever they sent him to the line.
Now here's Henderson. Nothing on the board. Bird outside to halt the run. Rebounded by the Spurs. Keenan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 10. Celtics trail by 6. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Now, here is Bird. 20 points for him. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Saw the lane open up, and he led his man perfectly with the pass.
Spurs leading by 4. Gervin up top. He's got 18. They set the pick. Another shot. Bird with some nice D. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Henderson left side.
Spurs foul. James Silas.
The Spurs making a switch here.
Third team foul. Into the lineup for your Spurs. Griffin. Gale.
Now, here is Bird. Defense is right there, and he gets it to go. And, Coach, something you appreciate, the ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
Pass to Silas. Rebounded by the Celtics.
His shooting has just dropped off in this quarter. He needs to rediscover his rhythm.
Henderson kicks to Bird. For the tie, Carr with the ball. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bird. Guarded close. Offline from the high post. San Antonio leading. Here's Keenan. 7 points in the game. Here's Silas. Henderson defending. Puts it up. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And the Celtics shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Here's Bird. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Spurs shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Trying to get something going. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage lead.
There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Bird inside the three-point line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Here's Silas. 19 points in the game. Picked by Griffin. Here's Silas. Rebounded by the Celtics. Roby's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Henderson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And San Antonio shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Gale, defended by Bird. Nails the baby hook. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Took the smaller defender to task inside. Great recognition of the mismatch.
Anderson with it. Still scoreless. Pass to Carr. The Celtics working the ball around now. Bird with it. Fader on the way. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Here's Gale. Gets it to Paul. Clark, he beats the clock.
Certainly looks like he got it off just in the nick of time.
He knew exactly how much time he had to work with and delivers a huge shot.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's San Antonio as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 4. Sinks that one from the post. Gervin's got 20 points.
As talented a scorer as there is in the game today, George Gervin puts on a show every time he steps on the floor.
Carr in the post. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Boston, M.L. Carr. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
It's all about hustle with M.L. Carr. Some guys might be bigger or faster, but he pours so much effort into his play. It can make him undeniable.
And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Griffin. Bird against Gervin. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. The putback goes back up. And the rejection by Bird.
Celtics defender a little.
Man, what a fight on the offensive glass by San Antonio. Oh, my God. Making up for the abuse that they took in Philadelphia just a night ago. They want this win bad. Both teams do.
Take a break. Take a break.
Larry Bird in his first game of his NBA career, not disappointing. But right now, they're getting all they can handle with the San Antonio Spurs right now.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. The Celtics call time.
Call time out here.
I can imagine the coach is giving them an earful.
I think the Celtics should look to run a little bit more. I think they have a bit more faster team with the guards out there with Maxwell. With Gervin Henderson and Archibald in the backcourt. Bird up front. And now you're bringing in Maxwell. I think you should look to run. Try to take advantage of these slower big men.
Maxwell, he's checked in for Carr. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Casey Jones address his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Maxwell at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Maxwell. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Right wing. A floater, and it's good on the way in.
Coaches just love assisted baskets. They show your team is playing good, unselfish basketball.
Here's Archibald. Pass to Henderson. Here's Maxwell. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point.
Cornbread Maxwell coming up big.
The closer
Get to that free throw line.
the more dangerous he becomes. Nice bucket.
Shooting for the Celtics, Cedric Maxwell at the line for one.
1 shot.
Maxwell, no good on the free throw. Spurs leading by 4. All going up court. And Norris gets it to go.
Saw that angle to the basket and knew exactly what to do in transition.
When he has a lane like that to the rim, you know he's looking to finish the break.
Here's Archibald. Pass to Bird. Here's Archibald. Cowens passes to Henderson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Archibald. Here's Bird. Tries again. And it's blocked. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Henderson. Lays it up off the glass. Henderson's got his first bucket of the night.
And what a strong take that was, just going right at the bigger defender.
Finishes like that demonstrate confidence. It should, in turn, improve his after that bucket.
Now, here's Gervin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, Gervin is slight of build, but he's not afraid of a little contact. Doesn't mind getting bumped while shooting. He looks at it as easy money.
Celtics really don't have anybody to guard him. Maybe but Maxwell. If you put Maxwell on him, that puts Archibald on a much bigger offensive player, so it gets even worse. So you got to play Maxwell up front. That leaves Gervin on with those smaller guards. So it's really, really pick your poison with the Celtics right now with George Gervin defensively.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
It wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
Out to Henderson. Bird left side. The shot from the low post is good. Bird's got 26 points.
And this is how you capitalize down the stretch. I mean, the coaching staff has got to be pleased with that.
And the game isn't over yet, but that was huge. Let's see if they're able to close it out.
Is it just me, or has this guy grabbed every rebound tonight? What a terrific performance.
Pure effort out there.
There it is. The Celtics need to run to win this game.
Going for the one-handed slam right there. Old school classic move.
And he had the the room, Clark, so why not go for it?
Make it happen.
Maybe he can do it a few more times.
George Gervin is just impossible right now. He's just impossible to guard right now. Nobody can stay in front of this man.
George Gervin taking 2 shots.
We saw the game yesterday where he scored 11 straight field goals against Bobby Jones and Dr. J. And they're far better defensive players than what we see in here. If he did that to them, what are they going to do to the Celtics? The Celtics are a good team defense, but they don't have really great one-on-one defenders per se, as we're seeing here.
And the first one at the line is good.
Just a lethal player all around.
In comes Chris Ford, three-point shooter.
He's also a superb shot blocker and defender at his position.
Boston making a switch here. Ford's checked in. Here's Archibald. Pass to Ford. Here's Archibald. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maxwell, covered by Gervin. Good work defensively by Gervin. Spurs leading by 3. Gets a very good look and converts. Gervin's got 25 points.
This is where Gervin looks to score whenever he can, the mid-range area.
Here's Cowens, defended by Griffin. Gervin pulls it in.
Well, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
And it's Silas missing.
This is what happens to streaky shooters. He couldn't miss in the first half, and now he can't buy one.
Here's Cowens, and he goes in for the dunk.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust
That time he got a mismatch with Dave Collins on Gervin down low. Here comes Larry Keenan now. They're going to get even faster and bigger up front now. So now it gets even worse. So now Gervin will switch down to the 2-guard spot now. Now he'll be matched up with Chris Ford or Archibald in the backcourt. Going to be a tough cover. It already has been. It's going to be even worse now.
San Antonio leading. Here's Silas. Gervin outside. Gervin double team. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one, and it's Ford with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Maxwell's shot is no good. Spurs shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Silas passes to Gervin. Here's Silas. He's guarded by Maxwell. Silas, that's good.
Intelligent decision that time, using the pick and roll to generate an opening.
Here's Archibald. Bird high post. Pass to Maxwell. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here is Gervin, guarded by Ford. Yep, it counts. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
It's tipped. And here comes the break. Here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
The Iceman. Gervin gets up to throw it down.
Bird right side. Pass to Cowens. It's blocked. Gervin against Ford. Took him no time at all on that one. Gervin's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Here's Cowens. And they get it. Here's Bird. That misses off the backboard. Gervin against Ford. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. 2 points. That one goes. Keenan's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio. Here's Archibald. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
The Celtics, Tiny Archibald, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Holtz. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Bird, the pass to Cowens. The Celtics working the ball around now. Bird dishes to Ford. The play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 6 assists in the game.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Now here's Gervin. Keenan the pass to Oberding. Bird with some nice D. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Ford. Misses the 3. Here's Silas, guarded by Ford. Keenan. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Spurs leading by 10. Pass to Oberding. Buries it down low.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Now here's Bird. Second shot opportunity. Lays it up and banks it in. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird. Here's Gervin. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ford, no luck. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Holtz. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got 10 points in just the second half.
Defender tries to lock it down, but he is totally committed to the shot.
To the inside. Here's Gervin. And the rejection by Bird. Here's Archibald. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, Archibald is a picky shooter from the arc, so you know he was confident in this shot.
Here's Silas. Top of the key. And it falls over the rim and in. Silas has got 23 points.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
So it's the Spurs now, following the miss by Larry Bird. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Ford passes to Cowens. Launches it. And it's Keenan with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Gervin. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gervin's got 33 points.
I think the hometown fans help push them to play their best this evening.
And the results speak for themselves. Well worth the ticket price to see your team play this way.
Archibald passes to Ford. And another miss by Boston. Here's Keenan. Gervin in the high post. To the paint, Oberding. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for San Antonio.
Celtics are going to lose here, but man, good effort to try to get back into the game, man. That's going to do it. Spurs just came in and that offense ignited. And they made up for the offensive rebounding problems they had against the Sixers last night. They killed the Celtics on the second chance points. And you start to see this is why they're going to bring in Parrish and McHale the next season. Because the Celtics just don't have that rebounding strength that they need to really compete for an NBA championship.
Easily taking this one. Boy, this was an exciting game for sure. Made extra special, Mike, by all the noise from this home crowd. It was deafening inside.
So they knew their squad was feeding off of them. So they did all they could to push them out there.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. See you later.
Man, what a ball game. Spurs finished the game shooting 43%. Celtics took 11 threes. At that time, the Celtics were one of the first teams to really start utilizing the three-pointer. As aforementioned, Phil Ford was the first person to ever hit an NBA three-pointer on the Celtics. And you can see there, look at the Spurs rebounding. That's the story right there. 17 rebounds, 6 steals. Both teams were just excellent defensively. They were a little bit better. Points in the paint went to the Spurs. And, yeah, that was the difference in the game, I thought. Yep, the rebounding, and then they just hit more shots in the paint, too. And then George Gervin just took them home late in the fourth quarter. There was nothing. They had no one to guard him. That's just the way it was. Gervin finishes the game with 23 points. Salas comes in with 23 points. Fultz comes in with 12 and 15. Larry Keenan with 19 rebounds, man. That is, and went 5 for 5. Insane performance by him tonight. Larry Bird with 19 rebounds himself. Cowens with 12. Maxwell only with 2 rebounds. Archibald comes in with 11.6 assists. Phil Ford with 7. He had 7 rebounds. That's not a good sign when you're two guard. Chris Ford is playing two guard for the Celtics at this point. It's not a good sign when your two guard has 7 rebounds. Not necessarily. I mean, it depends on how your team is made, but when you find your two guard have to start coming there and get rebounds of that measure, you're not really doing too well. So, yeah, the Celtics lose the first game of the 1980 season. Larry Bird loses his first game. Magic won his first one. And the game against let's take a look back at that, against the Milwaukee Bucks a couple nights ago. Let's take a look at that one, where Magic and his boys took care of business there. You can take a look at the numbers on that. Jabbar comes in with 22 points, 17 rebounds. Nixon playing point guard for the Lakers at this point, 16 points. Remember, Magic Johnson is playing two guard at this point, but he had an amazing performance with 16 points, 20 rebounds by Magic, and 7 assists in his first NBA game. However, he had 9 turnovers, though. But he shot 7 of 10 from the field, didn't shoot that much, and when he did shoot, he was true. Wilkes with 15, Cooper. So, and more importantly, the Lakers won going away. So, as we continue with the 1990 NBA season, let's go ahead and take a look and see what the next cool matchup is going to be in this series. Let's see who's up left. Who's up next? We have Moses Malone up here. It'll be the Rockets and the Kings, the Warriors and the Pistons, or the defending NBA champion Supersonics versus the Bucks. You know what? I think that'll be the next game up, maybe. The defending, that'll be a good game. Or the Warriors going in to take care of the Pistons. Moses Malone versus the Kings, the Kansas City Kings. Let's take a look and see what that matchup looks like. Otis Birdsong is here. You got Phil Ford, Scott Wedman, Reggie King, Sam Lacey. You know what? I think that's going to be the next game. That's going to be look at that backcourt's really good with Phil Ford and Otis Birdsong. That's a really good backcourt. Then you got Scott Wedman stepping out, shooting the three and the mid-range shot. Reggie King and Lacey will have all they can do with Tom Jonovich up front with the great Moses Malone. And Calvin Murphy in the backcourt with Otis Birdsong will be a hell of a war. So that'll be the next game coming up in the series, guys. And if you like what you saw here, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be coming back with you guys live for one more of my era games. You can find all the games on the playlist on my channel under the aforementioned name, 1980 NBA Season Revisited, as well as all of the other seasons that I'm doing. If you don't know, they are 1980, as you see here, 1985, when we go back and look at how that season was. We also take a look at the 1989 season, because that's the year Michael Jordan played point guard that year. We also take and the rise of the Detroit Pistons, the bad boy Pistons. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's last year of the NBA, Magic Johnson's MVP season that year. Larry Bird Larry Bird actually missed that entire season mostly, but I'm going to make him play, but through the injuries that he was able to play through. He would have been able to play had he not had a career, had to get surgery. But I'll make him play. But he'll be having the injuries that he sustained in that season. We also have the 1992 season and the 1996 season, and, of course, the 1998 Last Dance season. That needs no introduction. We pretty much know everything about that via the documentary that came out some years ago. And the 2008 season. So, with all that going on, guys, you can find those playlists on my channel. I suggest you go ahead and put them in your favorites. That's where all the games will be going chronologically. And make sure you check out the description area for the storylines, statistics, and everything on not only the playlist itself, but individual games. And with that, I will see you guys next time here on Lexington Strong Style Sports. Thanks for watching. See you next time.